Hello, Chris, and I wanted to comment on your post. You brought up some interesting topics, beginning with the Russian athletes that were not allowed to participate in the Olympics because they used banned substances. I read an article that dealt with that same topic, and it mentioned how the World Anti-Doping Agency uh, wanted to bar Russia completely from the Olympics. However, the International Olympic Committee uh, did not agree with that decision and allowed those Russian athletes that were clean to participate in the Olympics, which I completely agree with. If you are clean, you should be allowed to participate. If you are taking banned substances, then you should be banned and not allowed to participate. You also brought up the topic of the different organizations that are around the world and how there is not one policy in place that bans the same substance, how different substances are treated by different organizations. Some allow them, some don't, and how this provides a unfair advantage to athletes and does not provide a level playing field for all the athletes. Which brings me to the point that I want to get to, and how typically when we look at banned substances, we think of them as providing the athlete with a unfair advantage on the playing field. Um, and I want to look at it from a different point of view. I was watching an episode of Brian Gumbel Rules Sports, which dealt with NFL players using marijuana to deal with pain. As you may know, marijuana is a banned substance in the NFL. However, I wanted to get you guys' take on if it should be taken off that list because it does not provide athletes with the unfair advantage on the playing field. The former players that were interviewed mentioned that they used it to deal with pain after the game or after practice. One of the players said he used it after a concussion and it helped him. The reasons that they give for using marijuana is it is less addictive than the prescriptions for pain medication that are given by team doctors, and they feel it's much more safer than taking the painkillers that are prescribed by team doctors. So I wanted to get the class's point of view on this. Should marijuana be allowed and taken off the banned substance list by the NFL?